Hey you guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. I have such a juicy video for you today. I know I say that every time, but I swear like the craziest things happen in literally like such a short amount of time. And I have so much success to share with you. And this is gonna resonate with you a lot because um this client of mine that sent in an email, I haven't even met with her in months, and she sent an email that she finally got the commitment. It's finally official. Everything she's been working for all this time has played out, and we weren't even meeting. This client of mine has had a lot of success from my self-concept course. She also took my money course. I've actually shared her money success story on the channel as well. And I always remember saying like, girl, I'm going to share your commitment story too. Just wait. Like, I'm going to do it. And she was always like, oh, but are you, when is it going to happen? I wonder how it's going to happen. And I'm like, it's going to happen. And we are here today. And this is why I love what I do, you guys. So we'll get into that. I remember when she was explaining in session, like her SP was literally like, I don't want commitment. I'm not ready. There was a lot of insecurity. I believe there was a third party as well. And there were a lot of circumstances popping up on her journey. And there were so many times that, you know, there were tears and just a feeling of like complete like doubt that this will ever happen. And it always plays out. It always plays out. They always conform, you guys. They always conform. All you gotta do is be on top of your game and persist. And I'll tell you what to do in the video today. So it took a while for her. Like, this is not a story that it happened in a month. It happened in 2 months. It took a few months. I believe we haven't seen each other, I think, in 7 months, she said. And she was working on her situation. There were a lot of circumstances, and she was working on her self-concept, because when we first started, self-concept was super low. Like, she was not in the right state of mind to sustain the relationship. And now she is, and now she got it, and now it's fully committed, like, from the guy. And I love that, you guys. So we're gonna get into that, but I have exciting news. I wanted to give back. I feel like it's my love language to just give. Is gift giving like a love language? I feel like I'm all of the above when it comes to love languages: touch, feel, express, whatever. Like, I don't know the proper terms in the love language vocabulary, but there's a contest, and it is 1 hour of coaching with me for free. So I intend you manifest it if you're watching. And how you enter, you guys, is we have a link to a free course in the description box. So there's a free course in the description box. If you sign up for that free course, you automatically are entered to win the 1 hour free coaching with me. If you already have had access to that free course, you've already signed up for it, so you're good to go. You're automatically entered. But if you haven't tried out the free course that we have in that description box and you haven't signed up, you haven't put in your information, that's the way to enter winning a free 1 hour coaching session with me. Okay. And I know I've booked up like crazy and it's really hard to get in with me, but I wanted to do this. Like, I want to meet you guys. I want to talk to you. I want to help you manifest your dreams, just like all these success stories. I don't know when I'll be doing this ever again. I haven't done it so far in the history of Create Your Future, but I'm doing it now. I'm feeling it. I'm vibing with it, and I want to meet this lucky winner. Actually, no, we're creators, so it's not really luck. It's mindset, right? So again, to enter, just click on the free course link and sign up, and you're automatically entered. If you guys have any questions, email us or comment down below. Reception will answer. But let's get into this success story, you guys. So I love that I helped this amazing, amazing, amazing woman in self-concept, in money mindset, and with her specific person, and that I've actually shared her money success. Now I'm sharing her SP success. Like, it literally makes my day that it's like full circle now. It's the best feeling for me because I just feel like she got it, she did it, she persisted even through the tough times, and she learned how to navigate through all those times. And she knows now. She just knows now that, like, she's unstoppable. She's unshakable. Anything that comes along going forward in her life, she can manifest it like this now because she knows how to navigate through it. So her SP, there was a third party, and it was like a lot of hot and cold with the SP. SP would show up but wouldn't be able to give consistency. Every time, like, he would show up, he would kind of promise something and then he wouldn't follow through with it. And she was just so frustrated. And there was times, like, I feel like we don't talk about this enough, but it's very traumatizing when there's a third person and you're kind of dealing with all of this in the middle. Like, there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of love towards this person, and you feel like, oh my God, but you're not prioritizing me, you're not committing to me, will you ever commit to me? So many things like this. And I want you guys to know, and we're going to talk about this in, I was going to say, we're going to talk about this in session. We're going to talk about this in today's video. Really, when you have a desire, the most important thing you can do is really work on just removing the resistance. You know how we say, like, go general when there's a lot of resistance? Like, you don't have to be a dead horse so much, stressing yourself out over the new story on how it's going to play out. I don't even want you to worry about how it's going to play out, because the how is not in your control. The how can happen in such a least resistant way possible that you won't even know. But it's better to remove resistance and come to a calm, neutral, natural state than try to push up against it every single day, especially when you don't feel good. And I have so many videos going in depth about that. So let's read the success story, you guys. So she says, hey, I have something great to pass on to Ani. Can you please forward her this email? It's been so long since I had my sessions with you, Ani, but I just wanted to be one of the first people to let you know that I'm finally back with him. Even though I haven't booked anything with you, I'm still applying your teachings and been watching your weekly videos. We're officially back together. This time it's official, exclamation. I have so much I want to share with you, and that will come in my next email, but I needed to give you the tidbit first since it's been so long. I've been thinking about our coaching sessions and I miss you so much. I will give you the full juicy details soon. So I will share the juicy details with you, you guys, if she allows me to, but it's been a while since I've even seen her, since she's even had sessions. She's been applying literally everything she's learned in sessions, everything she's learned in the courses, and everything. Like, the Friday videos keep you motivated. I hear that so much from you guys. And honestly, you guys, this is a lot of you keeping yourself on track. Whatever it is that you desire, when you can lower that volume on the resistance, things just start coming in. Now, when there's things in your life that trigger you, my best advice to you is, if you keep finding yourself in situations that trigger you, but you still are around those situations that trigger you, you're not kind of how should I say, if you keep putting yourself in triggering situations, that's keeping you in that loop. So if you can, try not to include yourself in those situations. If it's a place that you don't have to go to all the time because it triggers you, don't. If it's people you hang around with that always trigger you, they're always talking about your SP, they're always like talking negatively, like, oh, you don't need this person, blah 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 blah, look at what they did to you, blah 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 blah. Like, listen, we've all been there, right? But try not to put yourself in those situations, because the hard work you're doing on a daily basis, and then when you go and you put yourself in that type of environment which brings you down, now you kind of have to regulate yourself to come back to that better mental diet, that better mental state, right? So kind of don't put yourself in situations that undo the work you've been doing. You know what I mean? If this resonates with you, comment down below. I forgot to say, get your drinks, get your snacks, get your espressos. Today I didn't make espresso. It's water, but God knows I need all this water with all that caffeine, right? Okay, this is so random, you guys, but fun fact, I used to drink so much coffee when I was younger, like as if it was water. Like I was hydrating myself with coffee and caffeine, that I used to end up in the hospital for dehydration. Like it sounds so messed up right now, like my poor body. But yeah, some people would drink and have a hangover the next day. I, on the other hand, would have caffeine, Starbucks, espressos, this, that, whatever. And it's like, now I need to make up for it. But you guys, so one thing I want to talk about, and one thing I remember really talking to her about this client success while she was going through her journey, is you got to make peace with your current circumstances. This is a huge game changer. A lot of people are not making peace with their current circumstances, and they're pushing against the new desire. They're pushing, and it's creating so much more resistance. When you make peace with where you're at currently, do you know how much resistance you remove from your situation? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, I could just think about, like, I don't have resistance, so I won't manifest resistance. Yeah, you can. But try that and then let me know. Because from years and years of experience, and from my personal experience as well, not just these thousands and thousands of clients I help, they have stories, you guys. They have stories that hinder them from getting what they want. And ignoring those stories only brings it up, like, in a bigger way. It only shakes them more when it blows up. Like, anything you suppress, it's gonna come back up. And it's gonna come back up louder until you deal with it. Because your body, your mind, your soul, your subconscious is literally like, listen, something's bothering me. Why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring me? Like, I'm trying to voice out, I'm trying to make you feel like something's bothering me, and you keep pushing me aside like I'm nothing. But I'm actually trying to get you what you want, and you're ignoring what's in between. So let's deal with this stuff head on. You know, let's change the story. Let's deal with it head on. Let's kind of release this resistance that keeps trying to come up. So going forward, your day-to-day life isn't as exhausting. Your day-to-day life isn't as much of a struggle for you to manifest something. Okay? So, for example, she would get in her head a lot about her circumstances, her situation. Sometimes it would occupy her mind, even when she was at work, or even when she was doing something else, it would occupy her mind a lot. So honestly, you guys, there's so many things that regulate your nervous system. Breath work, meditation, you cheering yourself on, you being your own cheerleader, you motivating yourself. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I've lived through this. You're with you everywhere you go. Like, I say this all the time. Even if your SP's with you in your bed and you guys wake up every morning together, you're fully committed, blah, 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 whatever, right? Even if you have all that money in the bank and all that, you take your head and your thoughts everywhere you go. You can't avoid it. So it's always like it's the three of you, your thoughts, and the other thing, whatever it is, money, SP, whatever it is, right? And this other thing is actually creating more of something or less of something. And if you can't make peace with current circumstances, or if you can't get a hold of how this functions and how it creates externally, then you're going to have problems going forward. Everything's going to feel like a struggle going forward. So might as well nip it in the bud when it comes up. You know, I'm a true like believer of that. Like, let's get it out of the way so we don't have to relive it over and over and over again, and then it becomes harder and harder, and it's more solid, because when you think of something and you make it a habit and it's dominant, it's just more solid. It's just like, it's just like, I say this again, all the videos, it's just like a muscle. When you've been working out in one way, now you change the movement, it's like, well, now you're gonna have to work it out even more if you want to work on a different area, because you've been making this dominant, and now you want, like, let's say this dominant. It's a whole different scene. It's a whole different scenario, right? So I challenge you this weekend, going forward, just like how my client became a success. And again, not only did she get the final official commitment, which she's going to send the juicy details and I'll be sharing it with you guys, but I just wanted to share this first, because for those of you who are doubting, for those of you who feel like, I haven't had a session with Ani in a long time, maybe you've never had one, maybe you're not even planning to have one, maybe it's just watching these videos that are going to get you there, whatever it is, right? I want this to be motivating to you, that there's no right or wrong way, and timing doesn't matter. She worked on herself. She created solid beliefs going forward. They became dominant. She worked on maintaining what she has regardless of circumstances, and now she's officially the priority, officially, right? So same with her money successes. Like, she manifested thousands. If I can, if I remember the title, we'll maybe link it down below somewhere, of her money success story. I'll look into that. But one thing I challenge you with, you guys, this weekend is, I really, 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 really want you to prioritize staying in a calm state of mind, regardless of what happens this weekend or the week to come. Let's actually do this. Let's challenge you like this. You're going to do that by next Friday, okay? And then next Friday, you're going to let me know in the comments in the new video, the new Friday video, how the challenge went, okay? And or come back to this video and write your comment, or the new video on Friday. We are going forward with this challenge. You are not going to put yourself in triggering situations. You're going to keep your mind calm and the chatter in the mind low. And you can do this by really prioritizing your present moment, making peace with your current circumstances. Some people make peace by scripting it out. Some people have inner conversations. They meditate on it. If you can't do any of those techniques because they don't feel good right now, just be present. That's all I ask you to do, and see how different you are by next Friday. Just be present. I challenge you to do things you've been putting off too. Like I talk about this step by step in my courses, but I really want you, a part of this challenge, to also write yourself a little note, like maybe on a Post-it note or something. What have you been putting off? Like, what have you been wanting to do that you're not even prioritizing because maybe you're waiting for your SP to come and then, or you're waiting for something and then to do it? Why? That's not you being present. That's you literally living and waiting and hoping for the future. And then life starts. No, life is happening now. And the faster you romanticize it now, the faster those people feel it and they come in. The faster those people feel it, they come in. The faster money feels it and comes in. Money is energy. Just because money don't have a face, it doesn't mean anything. Money is energy. Money wants to come to you. But do you feel like that person first? That magnet, do you feel like it first, or you're waiting for something? We're not doing that this weekend, you guys. We're not doing that this week. So challenge accepted. Challenge starts now. Okay? So I want you guys to do that. I also want, let's add a little bit of money stuff in here too. Okay? So you're going to do that. And along with that, let's start affirming every single time I spend money, I get 10 times back the amount. Am I saying it right? Every time I spend money, I get that amount back times 10 or times 100. I think I've said this before in videos in the past, but I want you to keep doing it. Let's do it. What is it gonna hurt? Like, you're thinking anyway, right? And one more thing, you guys, you choose to think one or the other. You always have options. You always have the option to choose the desire or the undesired thought. Stay away from people that are constantly complaining too. Stay away from that. Again, don't put yourself in triggering situations. Let's do that this weekend. I challenge you. Stay away from situations that trigger you. Stay away from people that trigger you, that are always complaining, of lack. If you're busy, you can't hang out this weekend with those people, okay? Prioritize yourself. Things you've been putting off. Let's do that now. Let's do it now. You prioritizing you just sends a signal in thought transmission that everyone needs to prioritize you, because everyone's you pushed out and everyone's your projection. So why not? Who are you waiting for? They're not going to show you the projection first. You got to send out the signal first, and then. And anything you see from them already going forward is a past signal you sent out, and they're just projecting back that feedback now. Okay? If this video was helpful, you guys, comment down below. If you want to win a free 1-hour coaching session with me, there is a free course in the link in the description. Sign up for it. That automatically enters you to win to the contest, to win the free course. It automatically enters you in that contest to win a free 1-hour session with me. We will announce the winner. Or maybe we'll keep it anonymous. I don't think we're gonna say names and stuff. Obviously privacy is important, but we will pick a random winner on in a few weeks. Okay, so I will mention more about this going forward, so you have time. Enter now, you guys. If this video helped, comment down below. If you are interested in the self-concept course, the money course, the remove the third party course, any of my courses, again, links will be in the description box down below. If you need help with anything, comment down below. Reception will help you. Let's do this challenge. Next Friday's video, you're going to let me know in the comments what manifested so far. I'm interested to know. And I intend that all of you have money successes, SP successes. I intend all of you level up. I intend all of you learn this, maintain your results, and you come back and you tell me, because I love you guys and you guys are literally the best. Like, you always make my day. You don't even have to be a client of mine. Just, I appreciate those of you that like these videos, subscribe, you comment down below, and with amazing feedback. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm grateful for you. I'm thankful for you. I'm blessed to have viewers like you. I love you guys, seriously. When I meet with the client and they're literally like, oh, yeah, I've been binge watching your videos, it makes my day. It makes my day. Like, I love you guys. I love you guys for watching me, choosing me. You guys are the best. And you're God. You're God of your reality. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Start applying it. Start applying it. Because knowing this knowledge is one thing. Applying it is another thing. Okay? And I'm going to hear your success story soon. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.